Hi everybody. Sorry for the crazy here. I just combed it here for and I just got out of the shower. This is gonna be like a little mukbang and knitting and show and tell type video. I don't have much time before I get Avery from the bus stop. It's about 2 p.m. now. First thing I want to show you, I found this in my shed. It's a Christmas sock made from granny squares. And I'm not sure really what size these are. I didn't measure them. I'm guessing they're only about 3 inches. And this is just a cord that they chain. When you do your chain stitches. That's all it is. Let's see. Looks twisted maybe because of the two different colors. All this is when you chain and then you want to stick the thread in to start your project. That's all that is. And if you see here, it's here and here. It's going through so you could tie it in the front. It goes around the whole thing, so obviously you tie it in the front. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of knitting today as well. I made another video yesterday and started uploading it. So then about 7 a.m. this morning, I get home from the bus stop with Avery, and I go to see how far it progressed. Because when we were at the bus stop, it was 85%, and said that it would be uploaded in about 2 hours. I get home and check, I don't know what made me check the video again. It was at 39%. That goes to show it was 85%. Sorry, my psoriasis acts up a little bit after I shower, I guess because I scrubbed all the dead skin off. Well, not scrub, but you know what I mean. And it was down to, went from like 85% or 89% down to 39%. Thank you, Jesus, for this food and drink. In Jesus' name we pray. And I ask that you help us to eat those to us that we could help with food and beverage. In Jesus' name we pray. My sister got the meatballs from Walmart. I'm not sure where we got the sausages from. They like the sausages from McDonald's. I put some cheese on them. And like I said, I don't know where we got, sausage from. Sometimes we exchange stuff with neighbors. Some of them are seniors, and hey, we have this, and this. What could we give you? What do you need? And we always say nothing in return, but they say, oh, we got this, and this. And so the sausages are weak point. Because they're like McDonald's. What I do, and the family seems to love it, is mini pizzas that I make. All it is an English muffin. You put a little sauce on it. Put a slice of cheese. No, like this, a square of cheese or shredded cheese, whatever you want. Peppers, peppers, pepperoni, onion, whatever you want to put on it. Pineapple, if that's your thing. And when I make them in the microwave, you can't toast them in the microwave, so they're a little flimsy and messy. But a lady friend of mine from worship, when she makes them, she throws them in the oven. If you do them in a toaster oven, you just toast them for maybe 15-20 seconds just to get it a little hard, so when you pick it up, it's not all sloppy. And the video that I'm uploading, I'm knitting and crocheting. I was crocheting first, and I went to knitting, and I want to do the video another 10 minutes, and I don't know why it automatically cut off. And it was a good thing it did. It didn't save time allotted because I made longer videos, but the way it was great I did. I'm like, oh my god, it's 5 to 3. I gotta go get Avery. So, it worked out well. But like I said, it takes forever to upload. And I forget why. We were near the fairgrounds for some reason, in town, and in that spot, we were in that area for about 2 hours. If we were just doing errands or what we were doing. And, my one video was it was a long one, maybe 2 hours. It was at 46% when we left the house. By the time we got done in that area, it was fully charged, fully uploaded and processed. And here in the country, the service stinks. But the purpose of today's video was not to show you the sock that I want to make. What to even eat, even though I'm hungry. Was to do some knitting, but I didn't get as much knitting time in on the video as I did the crocheting. So I just want to do a little more knitting for those that knit and don't crochet. Unfortunately, I took a little too much time, yak, but I did show the sock that I want to eventually make. Be nice to do it in red and white for Valentine's Day, red and green for, I'm sorry, red and white for Valentine's Day, green for St. Patty's Day, and be nice to do them red, white, and blue for Memorial Day, Flag Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and then you could do red and green for Christmas. And if you have any, and I have to see if I have any fall colors. Be nice to do fall colors for Thanksgiving, and you could do like for Halloween, orange and black squares with the white border. Do some orange, some black, and do like a white border so you can sew them together. Sorry, the AC's been going nuts lately. And this one I don't keep on all the time because if I get too cold, I end up shutting it off. And sometimes if I'm doing my crafts, I'm comfortable, I don't want to get up to shut it off, and I'm home alone. Excuse me, so I don't have a choice but to get up and shut it off. But it's the first time I've had it on all day, and it's making noise. But anyway, it is what it is. I do have a cup of water. My phone is leaning against it so I could do this video. Forgive me if you're seeing any food. Nobody wants to see food. And sorry if it seems like I'm rushing while I'm knitting. I'm not. I don't have much time for this video, but I do have some time. Sorry I'm being rude by eating. If anybody wants some, just stop on over and I'll make you some. For those that haven't seen me in other videos knitting, I'm making puppets. I'll be going through my closet tomorrow to neaten it up a little bit. So I'm gonna pull out whatever needs to be put together. I have maybe 3 or 4 puppets that need to be sewn. I have a pair of leg warmers that need to be sewn. I have a bunch of triangles that I need to make in the shape of a tree. So I'll have to get that done. Not sure if I'm doing it tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to be making a meatloaf. I do have a video from a couple of months ago making a meatloaf. I'm not sure if I'm going to video it or not. I'm not going to upload this one till the other one is done uploading. So over the last week or two, I've had 2 videos fail to upload. I don't know if it was just meant to be that the video wasn't supposed to be uploaded. One was just a family pets and me sitting on the front porch, and then the other one, I don't know if it was one of my walks or if I was just walking down the driveway letting everybody listen to the bird sounds. But people, like I said, it is what it is. But a lot of people like hearing the birds, whether it be because they like birds, or maybe because of Corona they're homebound more. Or maybe they are homebound. I hate when it feels like there's food stuck in your tooth. What's everybody working on, if you don't mind me asking? Or do you have anything that you finished? Any work in progress, which is a WIP, WIP, or UFOs, which are unfinished objects? They're WIPs that just haven't been worked on in a while. It could be a month, 2 months, a year, whatever. So does anybody have any WIPs or UFOs that they want to show off of? Or if anything they finished? This is going to be a puppet. It is 4, 8, 12, 16, let me start over. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 30. Cast on 30. And make it as long as you want. Sometimes I cast on 20, 25. 35. Excuse me. I make it various sizes because sometimes an adult might be playing with the child, or maybe it's a small child they're playing with, um, or just maybe a child that's sickly and they're for some reason their body is a little bit bigger or a little smaller depending on the sickness. So what I do, I fold it in half. I'll sew the open side and I sew the top, and then I decorate it with either googly eyes and buttons or um, buttons and buttons all the way around, eyes, nose, mouth. Sometimes I do googly eyes, then I'll do like a little pom-pom or buttons for the nose and mouth. I try to vary them. Sometimes I put eyebrows on them as well. If you want to make if you know any bikers and you want to make a biker puppet, just before you sew the top, so it'll be like folded. So before you sew the top closed, you put the strands of yarn in it and just sew it closed, making sure that you do it tight enough for the hair to stay in, unless you glue the hair on, which might be a decent idea in case, so this way you're not pulling out the hair as gets played with, even though most of us want to pull our hair out anyway. But it is what it is. Here's what it looks like open. And then when it's closed, I sew up the top and I sew up the side. And the bottom, the hand goes in. And the top here is where you would put it, the hair in here, and then glue it, which I think might be a good idea. And then you sew it closed. I would suggest not putting too much glue on if you choose to glue gun the hair on, because you need to have some space between the glue, the dried glue, and the top of the puppet to sew it closed. So use your discretion on how you make it, whether with or without hair. If you use hair, a glue gun to glue it on, leave just a teeny tiny bit to be able to sew it without the glue stopping you from sewing the top closed. My mother, a lot of times when I was a kid, depending on the situation, she would say, "Oh, I need this like a hole in the head." We don't want to glue our hair on and then not be able to sew it closed, and our puppets have a hole in their head. So we want to make our puppet the best way we possibly can, and so that the people using them could get the most enjoyment out of them. This here I usually sew on. So when I sew the puppet closed, I will lay this here and then just sew over it a couple of times at the where here, and then maybe halfway through I'll sew it again a couple of times. Then at the end I sew a couple of times. So this way, if it comes apart, then you still have this to work with. It's a little bit longer. Oh, I did a horrible job on my hair. Oh, I always do it. My hair always looks horrible after a shower. And I got a whiff of the Irish Spring that I used to bathe with. I always liked Irish Spring. So is anybody doing anything special? Or making anything special? Um, School here for Florida will be, I don't know if it's all, I guess it's all of Florida. Um, because we're in northern Florida. We're about 2 hours from Georgia. And, we get out, right before Memorial Day weekend. Or is it Memorial Day? We get out, the kids only go in for like an hour on Memorial Day, not Memorial Day. The kids only go in for an hour, May 24th. The little ones go in first, and then the big ones go in. Excuse me. Sorry I didn't cover my mouth before, when I coughed. No, May 24th, like I said, it's the last day of school. They only go in for an hour. Oh, good Lord, I can't speak lately. They only go in for an hour. And then they're off until August 10th or 15th, or thereof. Or they're off all of June, all of July. And then they go back, like I said, around the 10th or 15th of August. So they give, I guess, 2.5 months off. I think New York was the same. Between the time school ended in June and then by the time it started again in September. Do you guys make any, and ladies, make any toys? Or any thing for the kids for the summer? Or do you just, I don't know, have a few extra board games on hand? Or some decks of cards or anything? Do your kids craft as well? Whether it be rug hooking, embroidery, macrame, rug hooking. They say rug hooking? But anyway, tatting. I'm not sure what tatting is. I've only heard of it. And I'm going to have to watch a bunch of YouTube videos. I want to learn how to make gloves, mittens, and socks. There's not too much coldness here in northern Florida, but sometimes the mornings are really cold, like those fall, crisp, cold mornings. We get a lot of those, and then sometimes throughout the day we'll have, a day where it just don't seem to get above, 40, 50, whatever. There are times Avery and I are at the bus stop, and it's like 40 degrees, 45 degrees, and then when our big sister goes about an hour and 15 minutes later to the bus stop, it's not much warmer. And then sometimes it says chilly throughout the day, and if it's too chilly, I won't walk or go into the shed because of my asthma, bronchitis, and COPD. It's my left, that way. Next to the door is some of Avery's artwork from second grade. Santa, a gingerbread house, and a picture. I'm sorry I fumbled with the camera, trying to show it off. I'm not sitting my usual way today. Usually I sit more straight, but I'm not today. When my alarm goes off in a little while for Avery, I'll have about 5 or 10 more minutes that I could chat and knit, and then I'll have to go. Today is Friday, I believe April 30th. It's definitely Friday, I believe it's the 30th. When I upload this video later or tomorrow, I will put when it's made. So I'll make sure the other video is done first. And I do have a couple of books that I want to make videos for. I'm not sure when I'm going to do those. If I get a chance to do 1 or 2 over the weekend, I will. If not, probably next week. I have one that I really like a lot. It's a cookbook. I don't know if I got it from the library because I was selling it, or if I got it from a bookstore or a garage sale. I really don't remember where I got it. But it's 1,001 cookie recipes. It's got I believe marzipan in it, if I said that right. It's got, I believe, some icing recipes, maybe ice cream, I don't remember. But it's got a lot of good things in it. So I'm going to want to do that one. I have a crochet book that I bought a week or two ago at the mall. And I want to show show that off in a video. With the cookie cookbook, I brought in another book with it. I forget what it was, what the book is that I want to do. And I thought I had, from my birthday unboxing, I thought I still had a couple of the books in the box with the yarn. I don't. So it must be my one bag that I periodically grab and go. So I'll probably be looking at those better on video as well. I like to make at least 2 or 3 videos a week so that I could keep my channel updated and try and have fresh content for my all my subscribers, especially the ones that I've had a while that are up to date on my videos. Because sometimes some of my subscribers, they binge watch because they're trying to catch up. And as long as they, YouTube requires that you like or dislike the video, leave a comment relevant to the video, and that you subscribe. So, and hit hit the bell for all, so that you get notified every time I upload a video. Sorry, I got an itch. Sometimes I just get an itch out of nowhere. Most of the time it's my psoriasis. I'm surprised it's bothering me so much today after taking a shower. Usually I feel good after a shower. I was flaring up a little bit last night with my psoriasis. So I guess when I showered about a half hour, an hour ago. Let's see, I'm doing this video just about a half hour, 28 minutes. So maybe even 40 minutes ago, when I got out of the shower, I guess maybe I aggravated it a little bit. Getting any dead skin off that may have been on me. I guess, now that the dead skin is off and the air is out of it, hitting at it, it's itching me a little bit. I don't have much dead skin from it on my legs and feet. My feet, mostly just itches, so I'm pretty good at that, and for the most part my feet and legs usually don't bother me. On the arms it itches like crazy, so I have creams that I use, a lot of them from the dollar store, whether it be cocoa butter, aloe vera, oatmeal, which is the best for psoriasis and other skin issues, eczema or whatever. Sorry about some of the pausing and talking. I'm just trying to give people some quiet time. With the AC on, it's not too quiet. I don't know. I never noticed in my videos if I ever hear the AC or not. But I just want to give everybody some quiet time, just to catch their thought and, double check their pattern or whatever it is they may be working on. Sorry about the yawn, I just started a yawn effect. Oh gosh, I'm not tired. I slept decent last night. Got a couple of times for the restroom, but that's pretty much every night. I should finish my drinking about 6 or 7 p.m. and then just take little sips throughout the evening. Sorry, thought my nose was gonna leak. Um, she just, throughout the evening, just take little sips so I'm not up as much. It's rare when I don't have to go or only have to go once. I'm usually up 2 or 3 times to go. But I'm glad I could go. There's so many people that need medicine to help them go. We don't know how lucky we are until we need medicine and machines to help us get through life. I'm just happy that I could do the majority of everything myself. That's a little hard to bend for me sometimes because I'm so heavy. But, the kids are pretty good at helping. My sister's home. If I drop something and I'm struggling, she'll pick it up. So I really can't complain. I just pick my head up periodically to look to see if the alarm is going off. I'm gonna have to check the microwave in a little while. If the alarm don't go off, I gotta make sure I get Avery from the bus. The driver can legally leave her off by herself. And the driver knows that if I'm not at the bus stop, I'm on my way down to the bus stop. And I usually stand under the trees because keep out of the sun. It's been looking like rain all day, and I hope that the kids are home before it starts raining, the big ones included. I don't want to see anybody get sick. Doesn't matter if it's our kids or not. When I did my first, I forget if I was crocheting and chatting or knitting and chatting, and when I did the first video, a couple of people said, could you do more of those? We like having somebody to crochet with or knit with, even if we are working on different projects. So ever since then, I've been making sure to make a few, and then sometimes I'll get asked, hey, look, it's been a while since you made a chatting and crafting video. Could you do another video? So these I try to keep on top of when I can. I'm going to give this a couple more minutes and then I'm going to check the time on the microwave. I think I could do a 45-minute video. I'm not sure. Because I just want to make sure I get Avery's. I don't want her to think that something is wrong and everything is okay. And I just want to know that be there when she gets off, so this way she knows everything is okay. Only once I was not feeling good. And I had to ask my sister's fiance to go get a. I don't recall what the problem was. I don't know if I was just having a sinus attack or if my arthritis was acting up, and I just couldn't make it to the bus stop. So my sister's fiance got her. So all he had to do was watch her run down the driveway, because I was at the front door already when she got from the bus stop into the driveway. I'm almost at 40 minutes. I'm gonna go check the time. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I got about 15 minutes before the alarm goes off. Oh gosh. Don't get old, people. As my grandmother always said, don't get old. My polar pop cup for my drink. It's water. I was sweating up a storm today, working in the shed, and then after I came in, the sweating finally stopped. But because of my psoriasis and all the sweating I did, my psoriasis, I try to drink as much water as possible to keep my skin hydrated. But with the all the sweating I did in the shed, and for a little bit after I got out of the shed, I want to replenish the water. I don't want to dehydrate. I just periodically smile because there may be somebody that lives alone that hasn't seen a smile for a while. Maybe because their family isn't stopping by because of COVID. Maybe the person that's alone has health issues and their family don't want to bring them any germs into the house, and I don't blame them. It's just a text message. It's nothing important. It's not from family or anything. It's just the elders from the place I worship at, but it didn't pertain to me. We'd send all our messages on Signal. It's like WhatsApp, except it's Signal. It's kind of like Bixby and Zoom and whatever other video chats out there that you could chat and see the other person. What's the matter, girl? She's one of the Chihuahua. She's got an itch that she's having trouble reaching. I guess we all have a spot that we have trouble reaching. Trying to center myself so you see the puppet better. I'll probably decorate them in front of the video as well, But I'm going to want to do like 3 or 4 at once. I don't like decorating one, then a week later decorate another. I like to pull my glue gun out once, get it over and done with, and get it done once and for all. I like having it, getting a lot done. Not mass production, but just getting as much done as I can in a day. I never know when somebody might say, "Hey, you got those puppets ready?" And I got 5 ready, but I got 15 that still need the faces on them. And sometimes you can't always put the buttons on in a hurry, because I don't always have the buttons picked out for each puppet. But when I do pick them out, I gotta check that time again. I'm on almost an hour. The alarm should be going off in about 3 minutes. Because I thought the video was only gonna be about 45 minutes. I guess I started it before 2 o'clock. I have the alarm set for 2:40. It's almost that now. We purposely keep the microwave and the stove clock 5 minutes fast. And when the lights go out, the stove, it blinks PO for power outage. So then we know that the power is out. But when the power comes back on, the microwave dings, so you know when it's back on, and to fix the clocks. We only have the microwave and the stove to fix. I didn't think I was going to get to make such a decent sized video, because I thought I was only going to be able to do 45 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make an hour. Well, maybe I will, because when the alarm goes off, it'll be 15 minutes about, so maybe I can do an hour. And then I'll run out if I do an hour video, I'll then run out the door to get Avery from the bus. I should be glad it's the weekend. I think it's ridiculous that the little kids gotta be up 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school, and out the door at 6. Yeah, we're out the door at 6:30, so I'm not sure where in the bus lineup we are with Avery getting picked up. I know of two other bus stops after us for kids getting on, because it's the bus stop that I'm at with Avery, and one other bus stop for our property, and then down the block from us is another kid that gets picked up. Now, coming home in the afternoon, I don't know where in the lineup she is. I know there's definitely 2 before she gets off. But, no, after us, I don't know how many more stops there are. Avery said it's pretty quick after she gets on the bus. So I guess it's not too many stops after those 2 that I'm aware of. Here's the alarm, 2:40 p.m. So I can go another 10 minutes and still have time to grab a sip of my drink and hit the ladies' room if I need it. So I will go push it and go an hour. Sorry I'm not getting any crocheting in this video. I wanted to make up for it a little bit on the knitting from what I didn't get in yesterday's video. And maybe Monday I could do a crocheting video, I'm not sure. And once my shed is done, I should have a little more time for videos. If I were to make, say, 3 long ones, or 1 long one and maybe 3 short ones, which might be better so it's not overloading my phone, being that's all I have. Um, but I can't, I don't want to do too many in one day, and I have to remember what day and date I did what. So maybe 1 video a week I'll do really long, and then maybe I'll make 2 or 3 small ones. Because once school is out, I won't have the bus stop videos anymore, whether it be morning or afternoon. And I periodically look up when YouTube notification comes in. I get a lot of YouTube notifications. Most of us YouTubers get a lot of them from the channels we subscribe to. I have 337 YouTube subscribers, or as I like to say, YouTube family members, and I have 580 videos, not counting the one that's uploading. So for those of you that are new, welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoy all my videos. Most of the people only watch the ones that they're interested in, and there's others that'll watch more than they're interested in. You watch whatever is suitable for you. I'm gonna go about 5 more minutes, and then I really have to end this video at an hour because I have to get my niece. Like I said earlier, the bus driver can't legally let her off the bus yet. When my niece was in kindergarten, her youngest cousin was in 5th grade, so he was allowed off the bus by himself. I guess because he was old enough. I don't know if she'll be allowed off the bus by herself in 3rd grade or not, but I don't mind getting her from the bus. Well, getting her there in the morning, it's not a big deal. You gotta get up sometime throughout the day anyway, so me getting up an hour earlier to 3 days a week to get her on the bus is no big deal. If her mom has a chance to make some overtime and has to go in on her 2 days off during the week, then that's fine as well, because you make all the money you can. You don't take so much overtime that you're the only one they ask, or you don't say no so many times that they stop asking. Your boss doesn't know your schedule, so hey, look, I can only do 3 days this week, this month. These are 3 days I could do overtime, and then maybe the following month or 2 months later, you could do 6 days out of the month because your schedule allows it. That's when I was working. I used to keep on top of things, so this way everything would be done. And if the boss needed me an extra day or two, or if somebody didn't come in and I had to stay, for a double shift or whatever, no problem. You got it. I'll stay. So sometimes you gotta. Not only is your boss in a bind, but sometimes the person that calls out at the last minute is in a bind. Maybe they got sick. Maybe they had to go to the hospital. Maybe their kids got sick or had to go to the hospital. Or it was an elderly parent or something that needed them. So, it is what it is. We all have to take care of each other. God put us here to help each other. I'm going to be ending this video in about 2.5 minutes. So I just want to tell everybody happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of your Friday and have a super great weekend. Hope your days are blessed. Here's again what it looks like folded. When it's done, I'll sew the top, sew the side, in the bottom goes the person's hand. And then this is what it looks like. Before it's sewn and closed. We're at the 59-minute mark, so I'm going to cut this off at an hour. Excuse me. I'll be making plenty more videos, as I do want to do one where I'm knitting first and then crocheting. Hopefully the only thing I'll have interrupting is my drink. I'll hopefully get that video done next week, as well as a couple of videos with the books. I want to get the book videos done before school lets out, and I'll be doing a couple more long videos before school lets out as well. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. God bless. Love you all. Bye.